Hi everyone, Renee here. Welcome to your weekly pick a card reading. This reading is good for the last day of January and the first week of February 2022. So which card do you feel drawn to right now? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Once you've made up your mind, you can look below at those timestamps and fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks for watching and have a great week. Hello, Group 1. If you chose the first card, this is your reading. So the card you chose is the Ace of Cups. So this is kind of a theme for you for this week. It marks a new beginning as far as emotions go. It can be renewing your vows, a relationship moving to the next level, or it could just mean you're going to be feeling very fulfilled and happy and loved and abundant in the area of emotional bliss. So let's see what else we get from the same deck. The standard Rider-Waite-Smith for this week. All right, we have a 2. We have the World right in the middle up there. Emperor and a 5. Okay. Interesting. So what it looks like to me is that this week marks a new beginning after an upset or some kind of emotional loss where you feel that you couldn't help someone. The Empress could be nurturing energy. There's also mother-father energy coming in here too, where there's a disappointment. So either you're a mother and you and your spouse were disappointed, or you feel like you disappointed your parents in some way. There's some kind of emotional thing going on there. But the Ace marks a new beginning in the relationship, probably with your parents, right? Or with your children, if you are a parent. Or someone who is a mother figure, father figure, that type of thing. There is slow but steady progress in the relationship. Working things out is kind of what I'm getting. We also have really good things coming your way in regards to a creative endeavor or your work. You are excited about the future with your work or with a creative project, or some of you it has to do with your business. Yeah, where you're getting the finances in order. Okay, you're getting all the finances in order. Some of you could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but essentially I feel like that has to do with finances and getting all that stuff in order. So we are going to get a different tarot deck and keep on drawing. What else does Group 1 need to know about this week? All right, we have a 2 of Swords. We have the Hierophant, the 3, the 9, and the Prince. Interesting. Okay, so 2 of Swords usually for me marks a time when you have to make a choice, or there could be some kind of interior mental battle happening. Really where you're not sure what to do. You're not sure what to do, which path to take, okay? Let's draw on that first. Yeah, it looks like some things are going to come to light this week for you, but you might have to do a little bit of digging. You might have to do your own investigating or research into the matter that you can't decide about. You know, if it's for a project or your business or work, be sure to do your research. And I feel like some things are going to come to light for you, and then you'll know what to do. That'll help you to make your choice. There is a little bit of an upset here. Something has gone wrong in the way of probably work or school or creative, where you did something the traditional way, so to speak, and it didn't work out for you. So now you're looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, Group 1? I feel that what you want to do is work with other people. We have the 3 of Coins here. We have more earth energy. We have the King of Coins here. We have the Prince here and the Queen here. So I bet you do have earth prevalent in your chart. And I would say to you, you really do need to get grounded this week, and you need to go within a little bit and figure out what you're feeling, what would make you happiest before you make any decisions. There's the Emperor coming up twice, so some things might come into play that have to do with Emperor energy, being your own boss, manifesting your own abundance and destiny here in the physical realm, creating your own empire. Or you could have something going on with a father figure, again, because of that Emperor energy. And we do have some water coming in as well. We have the Queen of Cups. I'm going to put her on the Ace there. So, you might be a Cancer or a Scorpio or Pisces, but I feel like that's the emotional aspect of you. And I feel like psychically, you have felt helpless in some situation, or maybe more than one situation. You've felt helpless. You've tried to help someone, and it hasn't done much good. And for some of you, it's time to look at it from a different perspective. Others of you, it's time to maybe try something else. Okay, try a different way to help this person. But all in all, it looks like a very good, emotionally blissful week. With your work, with your intuition, with your digging and your research, you're able to make a tough decision, maybe doing things in a different way, in a unique way, in your own way, making your mark. And there's quite a few people around you too. You're working with other people, getting along with other people, maybe healing some issues with mother, father figures, that type of energy. But again, you could be embodying the Emperor energy, and that's kind of all about creating your own empire here on Earth. So let's see which color goddess card you get for the week, group 1. And I know there are some people who watch my videos who are not female, and I just want you to know that the goddess energy applies to all genders. I mean, it's obviously the deck is based on feminine, based on the goddess, but there are things that can apply to anyone and everyone, I feel. Okay, so you have Salmon Goddess coming through with messages of obstacles, perseverance, and persistence. So whatever the obstacles have been, whatever they are this week, you need to persevere, find that inner strength to keep moving forward. Also, you might want to incorporate the color salmon into your week. It is about strength. It is about strength that comes from the heart. All right, we do have the pink and the green here with these salmon tulips, and morganite is the stone. So incorporate morganite as well as the color salmon to help you to persevere through the week, any challenges. And we're going to draw a final card for you. Which herb, actually it's an essential oil, which essential oil would most benefit you this week, group 1? Okay. And for you, we have marjoram. Soothes and comforts. All right, so maybe incorporate some marjoram here. The symbols down here mean that you can put it in a diffuser, it can be an oil, and also it can be taken as a food substance. So look into it, do your research. Maybe marjoram would benefit you this week, group 1. I hope that helps you. Have a great week. Bye. Hello, group 2. How are you? If you chose the second card, this is your reading. So your first card is the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Coins. This marks a new beginning or a fresh start with your physical body, with your health, and also with finances. So if you've been having issues with finances or health, it looks like they will probably be improving this week. So let's draw some more cards from that same tarot deck. It's the standard Rider-Waite-Smith. And see what else I can tell you about your week. The beginning of February, the first week of February. Group 2. Okay, we have the 8, 7, Emperor, and we have the Devil coming up for you. So let's take a look here. And psychically, I want to see what this is about. Okay, so These cards here on the end tell me that there is an issue with your romantic partner, your lover, your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. Looks like there's an issue with them. Maybe they have some emotional things they're not working through. Maybe they've been making bad choices. They're not trusting their own intuition and intellect. Maybe they've been a little bit stubborn, a little bit controlling as well. When we get the Devil by the Emperor, for me, it can mean someone who's abusive, controlling, something like that. So let's see. Yeah. So you are considering maybe leaving this situation, but I feel psychically like maybe there's something that could be resolved here. Okay, so let's take a look at these other cards. Ace of Coins. Wow, definitely the end to anxiety here for you. With work, school, business, and finances, there's action taken. So it's your action that's getting you out of trouble here with finances or with a business thing. The Chariot is movement and it's victory. And the Knight of Wands takes you into that victory with confidence. So you're pretty confident. You're pretty good here when it comes to work. So it looks like the challenges for you this week really do have to do with this person who's very close to you. Could be a father figure, could be a love interest. Someone I feel is coming forward to apologize. There is something happening where it could be resolved, okay? It could be resolved. Don't give up hope is what I'm hearing, and we just drew the star. That's the wish card. Don't give up hope with this person, this situation. It looks like they might understand your point this week, okay? They might get what you're saying to them. Maybe they have an issue with their health, not taking care of themselves. And there's a chance that they will pay attention to what you're saying this week, group 2. So I would say to you, don't give up just yet, okay? Of course, make your own choices. It's going to be different for all of you, and you do what you feel is best for you. Some of you, you might want to leave. You might be done. That's it, final straw. Others of you, one more chance. If they allow you to say your piece, if they ask for your forgiveness, or whatever the case may be, right? So we're drawing from a different tarot deck. Yeah, we have the 5, that's the sorrow, that's the worry. And there's the 2, which is the romantic card. And the princess. So you might be this princess here in the center. You might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This particular princess, I believe, is a Leo, but it has to do with passion, okay? Something has gone wrong. There has been pain here. Yeah. And you feel like the relationship is nearing the end. Well, we already talked about that. I feel like there still is a chance. There still is a chance that it could work. This week might be a telltale week for you. The sorrow is emotional. Yeah, being upset. Look at both of these. Both of these. You can tell they're upset. They're dejected. They're sad. That's emotions. And the 2 of Cups is like the Lovers. It's connection, romantic connection in your instance. And I feel like something's been lacking. But look at what we have here. We have the 8 twice. Action. Your action is needed this week. Whether you want to try to salvage the relationship or whether you want to leave and be done with it. Some of you, even with the Lovers and the 2 of Cups, some of you this has to do with a business partner. Some of you it has to do with a workplace. Maybe you've had it up to here with your superior at work and you have to leave. You've had it. They're cruel. They're unfair. They're dominating. They're almost like a dictator and you've had enough, okay? Let me draw a few more tarot cards. What else can I tell you, group 2? We have the 6 of Coins, all right? So that is you feeling good about the choices you're making, feeling good about the moves you're making. This is about movement this week. We've got the Chariot and the 8 of Wands twice and the Knight of Wands. It's all about movement for you. It's time to make a move, whatever that may be. You know what's right for you better than anyone else. And then there's manifesting. In this deck, to me, this card's all about being magic. Making your own magic, manifesting what you want in life, knowing you deserve the best, knowing what you need, what you deserve, and making it happen. And you are. Let's draw a color goddess casting card. This one flew out. Look at that. You got tawny. There's more fire energy here. Very fiery with the lion there. It's conflict, physicality, and victory. It is facing a conflict, okay? But being brave in the face of your opponent, whatever it might be for you, and being victorious, okay? And it is a card of action. We've got a wand here with fire. It's a torch. Very similar to the wands, right? I did that on purpose. These are very similar to wands. They're actually very similar to like lion tails. So be brave, be bold. Know that you're strong enough to get through whatever it is you're getting through this week, okay? You will triumph in the face of adversity. That's a main message for you. With 2 aces, chariot, 8 of wands twice. Lots of action and fire. Let's see what oil would benefit you this week, group 2. You got clove oil. Restores strength and immunity. Yes, you're going to need your strength this week because there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of actions you're taking. For some of you, this is a physical challenge that you're meeting, finally, because you're feeling physically strong. That's what the Ace of Coins can mean. So you're feeling physically strong and you're physically challenging yourself this week. Maybe joining some kind of a gym class or workout class, whatever it might be. Others of you, it's a bit more personal with, your romantic partner or a partnership that's kind of close to being on the brinks, right? Clove, you can use it in a diffuser, as an oil, in lotion. You can take it orally or as a food. You can cook with it. Find some way to incorporate clove, do some Googling, and that might help you with your strength that you're going to need this week. Lots of fiery energy, lots of strength energy. I would say do this especially if you are a water or an air sign, okay? If you are earth or fire, you're probably good to go. Water or air, you're really going to have to incorporate more of that fire, earth, grounded strength energy, all right? Thanks. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose the 3rd card, this is your reading. So your first card is, Ace of Swords. So this card marks a new beginning or a fresh start mentally. It's mental clarity. It's intellect. It can be higher learning. So that is kind of the base template of your week, is having mental clarity and clear communication. Let's draw a few more cards from the same deck. What else can I tell you, group 3, about your week as we go into February 2022? All right, we have the 9, 2, 6, and the 6 of coins. Okay. Mental clarity, let's see what that's all about. Definitely not taking less than what you deserve, group 3. You are not taking less than what you deserve, okay? So, for example, if you get a job offer, I would say give them a counter offer. Make a counter offer and that may be accepted, all right? Also, if someone apologizes, I would say, on the other hand, maybe accept their apology because I feel like it is heartfelt. Okay. The 9 of Coins is all about stability. Yeah, after a conflict, there is stability here. An issue with finances or money, maybe that you've been dealing with lately. It looks like there's a resolution this week. Wow, we also have kind of the feeling of the world is your oyster when it comes to work or school or a career. It looks like you're thinking about maybe embarking on something new, and that definitely looks very positive, and it looks like there are lots of options for you to choose from. We have, wow, you're assisting other people and other people are assisting you. You are giving and you are receiving. You are around people who reciprocate that energy, so it's a nice, even, easy flow of energy that doesn't drain you. And one of you is probably a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, I feel, especially with finances, because that came up again with the coins. So let's see what we get from a different tarot deck. This is the Cosmic Tarot, an oldie but a goodie. All right, we have the Fool, the Two of Swords, King of Swords, Temperance, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Fool is a new beginning, especially coming right after that World card. I feel like it's embarking on something that maybe you feel is risky. So it's movement. You're taking action here. You're taking a brave risk is what that looks like, okay? Asking for what you deserve, making a sudden change with work or a relationship, or some of you, it's a move. Maybe you're relocating. You just decide to up and move to a different part of the world. And that's okay because it looks really positive. Two of Swords with Death and the Seven. And the Princess. Okay, what is this all about? Let me see. Some of you are leaving a relationship and you're not looking back. You're not looking back. Or you're leaving a job and you're not looking back. All right? Many of you, I feel like it's just the end of uncertainty. I feel like it's the end of uncertainty. And again, the world is your oyster is what my guides keep telling me. The world is your oyster. So know that whatever you're doing here, whether it seems spontaneous and kind of off the cuff, I feel that you've actually been kind of mulling it over for quite a while. Maybe a few months, maybe even a few years, maybe even half a lifetime. You've mulled this over. This is a dream of yours. And you're taking action towards this week, whether it's a new career or living in a part of the world that you feel suits you better. You know, all of us, we all vibe with certain areas, with different areas. And for you, it's no different. Maybe you've just been kind of stuck in an area of the world that you feel has kind of stifled your growth, your evolution as a person. We have the Princess of Coins. Possibly you're an earth sign. This is specifically Taurus or Virgo or Capricorn. We have King of Swords coming up here. This is specifically a Libra. He's a Libra, but he could be a Gemini or Aquarius. Let's see what's going on there. Working together. Yes, working together. And we have the Prince of Coins. So that's likened to the Knight of Coins. So that's telling me this is a slow move, or maybe that it took this person a while to be on board with you, if this is your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. And you decide, yeah, I want to up and move to the West Coast. And I live on the East Coast, but I want to go to the West Coast. It looks like maybe somebody's going with you. You know, it takes them a few moments to, like, maybe a day or two. Maybe they react kind of badly, but maybe they kind of come around to your way of thinking. Yeah, because I feel that you feel it's necessary for your growth as a soul, your growth as a human being. You have to change the scene. You have to change your scenery, right? You have to change your surroundings and your environment. That's like the main message. Others of you, it's about changing a job, okay? Others of you, I'm hearing it's a living situation for some of you. Maybe you have roommates right now and you're thinking about moving out on your own, or vice versa, you're on your own and you're lonely and you want to have roommates. Because there is another person involved, maybe two other people involved in this decision. So maybe you do live alone and you're thinking about getting a roommate and they're like, I don't know. And then the next day they're like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's go for it. But it is a change. And I do feel like for most of you, it's a change of residence. Pretty interesting. So let's see what the 7's all about. I'll draw a few on that. It's a wish card, so it's a wish you've wanted to come true. You're taking action. You're pleading your case. You're fighting for what you really want. And it's going to happen, whatever it is. Whatever kind of change this is, it looks good for you. You're very clear-minded. Finances are improved. Definitely finances are improved. And maybe that's why you're contemplating this move in the first place. So we also have for you periwinkle, chilled, frigid, and frozen. And I am going to read just a little bit from the booklet because some people get confused about this card, whereas it shouldn't be confusing. I mean, specific meanings are you're unable to make a move or decision, someone's being neglected or lacking affection, there's a distance between you and a loved one. But in your case, you've been frigid and frozen, you've been unable to make a move or decision up until this point. So I feel like this is kind of describing what you're coming out of, group 3, if that makes sense. Let's see what oil would most benefit you this week. Whoops, that one flipped over. And it is turmeric. Rebuilds body, mind, and spirit. So be sure to incorporate some turmeric in your week. All right, group 3, have a great week. Bye.